Hey everyone, Sean Dawson here from Julie Harris Realty with a new monthly update for May 2021. As has been the trend for the last 3 or 4 months throughout Brisbane, we're just continuing to see crazy growth, on and on and on, crazy demand from buyers with a relatively severe lack of stock available to those buyers in the market. And this accounts for freehold houses, townhouses, apartments. On a weekly basis, I'm getting at least 10 calls from buyers who have seen some recent things that I've sold in particular categories, whether that's strata or freehold homes, and they're asking me if I've got anything else like it. And in some instances I might have something, but then there are certainly a few other instances where I don't. So that is evidence that this continued kind of buying frenzy from buyers isn't showing signs yet of slowing down, though we are seeing some more stock coming to market, which may have an effect on that a little bit. So if you're thinking of listing your property, may now very well be the time to get it done. We may be seeing kind of the peak of that activity for the year, and we may see it taper off throughout the year. I don't think that we're going to see prices go backwards in any sense, but I do believe that we will start to see prices slow down. So with the new month, I just want to talk, of course, about the Corelogic monthly indices, as I always do. Again, all green indicators for every single market that Corelogic tracks throughout the country. No red indicators whatsoever. Of course, as I always talk, Brisbane is our centre of focus here. Now, this includes Greater Brisbane, which is obviously Brisbane City, Logan, Ipswich, the Moreton region, and the Redland Bay region. So year on year, change in value for all dwellings. So the difference between April 2021 and April 2020, all properties went up in value by 8.30%, just crazy. And then the change from month on month for all dwellings, so the difference between April 2021 and March 2021, the values went up by 1.69%, and then you break that down obviously to houses. So as always, houses do continue to carry the vast majority of that price increase. So the year-on-year price increase for houses between April 2021 and April 2020 was 9.58%, just phenomenal. And the month-on-month change was 1.83%. And then the change for units, though not as strong as houses, still great regardless. And so year-on-year change, 2.38% up, and then just under a percent with 0.98 up. Just crazy figures when you think about it. All green, every single market in the country up. Really evidenced by that crazy buyer frenzy kind of mentality that we're seeing at the moment. Like I said, if you think you might have a property that may garner some interest, may now very well be the time to consider getting it listed. If you want to have it appraised, I'm more than happy to help. I don't normally do this kind of thing, but being that our office is in Mount Gravatt East and I focus a particular amount of effort on the suburb, I've sold houses and townies in the suburb before, I thought I would just quickly talk about Mount Gravatt East. So unfortunately, Corelogic don't update individual markets or individual suburbs as frequently, or as they don't keep their updates as up to date as they do for like the entire Corelogic monthly indices. The most recent data that we have for Mount Gravatt East was from March, which is only a month ago now, just a bit over a month is the last update. But at the moment, they're talking about how the current median value for all houses in Mount Gravatt East is $731,500, and we've seen 8.8% increase in the suburb in the last 12 months. And not every suburb generally is seeing some of those crazy increases, but then again, some of them are seeing it. Mount Gravatt East certainly seems to be one of those suburbs. Historically, on a weekly basis, last year we were typically seeing 15 to 16 properties in the suburb being listed every week. Trends so far in the last 3 months have been a bit up and down, but on an average basis, we might be seeing 2 to 3 properties listed per week. In some weeks, nothing's going up. And again, that seems to be what's driving a lot of that kind of price spiking at the moment, because we've still got the same amount of buyers out there, all financed up, all coming up from interstate, or all just with a renewed kind of sense of confidence after the peak kind of effects of COVID, and they're ready to buy, yet nobody's ready to sell. So like I keep saying, if you're interested in selling your home, or if you're interested in just knowing about what it's worth, now might be the time to consider making your moves. I might leave it with that one. Quick video this month. If you would like to have a chat about anything in regards to real estate, please give me a call. You can reach me on 0407 149 757, or you can reach me on the appropriate social media channels. Just search Sean Dawson for Julie Harris Realty. Thank you and have a great May.